Limoncello, the senior from Florida State.
He was fourth in this competition in both 2005 and 2006. His school record holder at the 5,000 steeplechase and 10,000 meters.
Aaron Aguayo from Arizona State, other than Steve Prefontaine, the only man to win 4 Pac-10 titles here in the steeplechase. He was third in this event 1 year ago. You know, that really is just his meet. He, as I mentioned, 4-time Pac-10 champion. Steve Prefontaine won the 3-mile all 4 years when he was at Oregon. And Aguayo also won the steeple at the West Regional as a freshman back in 2004. And then this year, just a couple of weeks ago, 2007. And he has decided he wants to go out and push the pace. Of course, this weather very much akin to what he's used to down in Tempe at Arizona State.
Back in about 5th position, you'll find Andrew Limoncello, the senior from Florida State, who hails from St. Andrews in Scotland. I wonder why the man's not a golfer.
Well, his mom, Phyllis, was a national cross-country champion, so
that's why.
He got nothing along in this sport. I'm sure he's taking the sticks out on occasion back home. Peter Koske currently running second from Arkansas, and Barnabas Kirui, the sophomore from Ole Miss, is in third.
Kirui, the 2007 SEC champion, has a personal best of 8:33.59. He's also the SEC champion at 5,000 and 10,000 meters.
And Limoncello currently in fourth. Let's go back downstairs. Dwight Stones has some news for us regarding the men.
Wins it here in Sacramento. Ian?
And Dwight, our production crew, very, very happy with your performance there. So back to the men's steeplechase with Aaron Aguayo leading the way. Peter Koske is in second place from Arkansas as the splash hits our camera. And in third, it's Barnabas Kirui. Limoncello is still very much in the mix. And Luke Gunn, another Florida State competitor, has moved his way into 5th position, so more points at stake.
Well, it's really interesting because you had a chance to see right there Peter Koske taking a look over at Aguayo to say, what's going on here? Are you going to take the lead or am I going to take the lead?
Past the 4-minute mark now.
And it's closing down a little bit more. Limoncello was back a little bit, but he's closing in right up there in that front pack. Dwight, how's it look from you down there? Is it windy at all?
It's a little bit breezy down here, and I have to worry about Aaron Aguayo leading this thing from the beginning. It was obviously his strategy, but he's going to have some of the kick run out of him. Maybe he feels like he just had to press the pace in order to try and defend himself from the kick, but he has done a lot of the work out there, and even if there isn't any wind, you're still pushing that wind aside, and those barriers get higher and higher as the race gets longer.
And being challenged now by Koske, it looked like he was going to pass Aguayo.
Whoa. Barnabas Kirui going to the outside, and he has made the decision that he is going to be the one to push the pace. In fact, the way he got from behind, he almost tripped himself. Not a very proficient hurdler, but...
You know, this steeplechase gives you the feeling of cross-country out on the track.
Well, let me tell you one thing. One thing that's different than steeplechase and the hurdles. The steeplechase barrier does not move, and if you hit it, usually it will win. And if you take a look at Barnabas Kirui hurdle, it looks like each time he goes over that he is almost going to hit the barrier, but he has now opened up about 5 meters on the rest of the field.
So the SEC champion, Barnabas Kirui, and he's got the best time this year in the NCAAs at 8:33.59. Limoncello now in second, Aguayo in third. Limoncello, one of 7 Florida State competitors, the Magnificent 7. If you forecast what this Seminole team is going to do to win a team championship with just 7 here in Sacramento, Dwight. Quite a feat.
Well, it really looked at one point that Limoncello was really starting to pick him up and put him down. But I think one thing he made a mistake on is he let Barnabas Kirui get a little bit too far ahead of him. And I really feel at this point that he is running only for second place.
6:42.4.
Last time a team won the title here in the outdoor championships with only runners, no field participants, 2003, the Arkansas men took the national championship.
Barnabas Kirui is just really running now. It's amazing. He's getting ready to go into the bell lap.
So Kirui's got the lead as we hit the bell lap in the steeplechase.
Well, I'm really surprised that Barnabas Kirui was able to pull this off. Aguayo and Limoncello just let him go. And if you see, he is almost as tall, or the barriers are almost as tall as he is. If Limoncello and Aguayo had sort of parsed out their effort over the last 2.5 laps, they might have been able to reel him in. But as you mentioned, Carol, Limoncello seems to be running for the 8 points in second. Aguayo has really paid the price for going out and trying to press the pace, but he doesn't appear to be pressed for the 6 points in third unless he dies this last half a lap.
Barnabas Kirui takes one look over his shoulder, and the lead is sizable.
And again, his hurdle technique. But one thing he does, once he's over the hurdle, he is moving in between them, and that's all that counts.
Now the only question, what time does he finish with? NCAA best this year, 8:33.59. He is going to beat that by a wide margin. 8:20.36. Great time for Kirui. Limoncello from Florida State finishes in second, and it will be Aguayo, the Pac-10 champion, finishing third. Barnabas Kirui from Ole Miss is your steeplechase champion.
Well, Barnabas Kirui, like I said, the barriers are almost as tall as he is, and he doesn't have the best hurdling technique. But you know what? Neither did Kip Keino, and he won a gold medal in the Olympic steeplechase in 1972. Do not do this at home, young boys and girls.
And also, take a look at his water jump. He does not even use it. He jumps straight over into the water. A lot of the best Kenyan athletes in the world do not take the time to step on the barrier. And each time he goes over, I just have my fingers crossed. But take a look. He glances behind him and goes to arms, and he says, I am number one.
So Barnabas Kirui, the steeplechase champ, topping Andrew Limoncello and Aaron Aguayo. Luke Gunn from Florida State finishes in 8th place. So bonus points for Florida State in this event. But the moment belongs to Kirui from Ole Miss. We'll come back with much more